Hey guys, welcome to Mini Meditations with Abella. If you don't know me, I'm a demonologist and an occult teacher. If you are already subscribed to my YouTube, make sure you check me out on TikTok. Also, check out my Patreon, where if you are mad hair on my Patreon, I will feature your name at the end of these meditation videos. But after a shower today, I decided, what day better than today than to meditate with Prince Stolas? So here goes. If you've never meditated before, you can do this. I can assure you. It is not hard. You're just going to sit down and you're just going to listen to my voice. There is no music in this video. You are welcome to pause this video at any point in time if you want to either extend the meditation or give yourself like a pause. We have to recognize that the world does not stop because we decided to meditate. So there may be noise in the background, animals, cars, children. We could be in the middle of our workday. That's okay. We're just going to meet ourselves where we're at and we're going to do the absolute best that we can. Okay. So go ahead and get situated. If you need to have a seat or you want to, maybe you're sitting at your work desk and you just want to like close your eyes, that works too. If you're at home and you're laying down, that's lovely. Whatever floats your boat. I really like to just sit on the ground. So that's what I'm doing. I am just sitting on the ground. And I do have a sumo mandarin back here for Prince Stolas and a candle burning for him. So don't mind my wet hair that's in the middle of drying. So we're gonna just get started. I want you to just close your eyes, take a deep breath, share some gratitude for yourself, for the time that you're taking out of your day to meet yourself where you're at. I want you to relinquish any expectation of what you're going to see. I want you to relinquish anything that you've heard before, all the comparisons between yourself and other people's practice, what other people see. I want you to release those ideas that their abilities are just more developed than yours. No, we're not bringing any of that energy today. Definitely not to meet Prince Stolas. We are just going to bring ourselves. You don't need to look at me. You can just place your phone or your laptop to the side. We're just going to breathe. We're breathing into the body. We're taking a moment to realize that we are doing this for us, nobody else. That with each breath, we are regenerating new cells into the body. And you don't have to work with Prince Stolas. If you don't have to work with demons to enjoy this meditation. And don't forget, you can work with a demon for a day. You don't have to meet with the only members of your team. You can meet with whoever you feel called to. Okay. You're doing great. I want you to recognize for a moment that behind your eyelids, it's just darkness. And that is exactly what it is supposed to be. It is just darkness behind our eyes. We're resting our eyes right now. And now I want you to remember a time you were standing on grass. Try to get that image, that fully formed image in your mind. And if you can't, that's okay. Maybe you remember what it smells like. Maybe you remember what it sounded like or what it felt like. All of that is good. We're just going to remember a time we were standing in grass. And I want you to, with your eyes closed on the physical plane, I want you to look down at your feet within this memory or within the astral space. We're doing what's called mental projection, and we are projecting our mind to a moment. And I want you to look at your feet in this grassy space. And slowly we're going to let that space expand outward. So instead of being a small circle of vision at your feet, we're going to let it become a large field of vision. Now this can be a grassy field, a grassy hill. It Could be a meadow of sorts filled with flowers, doesn't matter. We're just going to take in what we're seeing in our mind's eye. We're allowing our imagination to be a part of this, to be a co-creator in our experience. Now, directly in front of you, in this astral space, I want you to hold your hand out and open your palm, and there's going to be a ball. And it's floating above your hand. And I want you to notate what color that ball is. I want you to notate the energy that that ball emanates. Is it static-like energy? Is it quick? Is it slow? Just notate the energy. And I want you to visualize popping that ball directly above your head. Anytime a thought arises, such as, I am not good at this, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm going to mess this up, I am not worthy of this, that ball above your head is going to pull out those thoughts and feelings that are not in alignment with this meditation, that are not going to do you any good, that are not serving you. They're going to pull out those thoughts, and it's going to go into that ball, and it's going to transmute that energy. So think of it like a little charger floating above your head. In the distance, there's going to be a stone. I don't care how small, and I don't care how big, and I don't care what color it is, but you're going to walk towards the stone. And while you're walking, I want you to look down, and I want you to notate, what are you wearing? Are you wearing a dress? Are you wearing anything? Are you wearing normal street clothes? I want you to place one hand on the stone. I want you to let whatever happens to wherever you are, if you travel here, I want you to allow yourself to go. We're relinquishing control. We're going to allow ourselves to explore where this stone takes us. Perhaps it takes us to a black void. Perhaps it takes us to another type of landscape, or perhaps it takes us to a room. Wherever it takes you, I want you to just go with it. I want you to take a deep breath. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And in this astral space, I want you to look to your left, and I want you to look up. And however he appears to you, I want you to acknowledge Prince Stolas directly to your left. You may feel a shadow, but you may see him clearly. You may feel your own face changing expression to match his. And I want you to just allow yourself to experience his presence, his energetic signature. I just want you to allow yourself to be a part of this moment, to be present with yourself and how you're feeling. And you're welcome to pause the video here and continue to walk with Prince Stolas, okay? You're doing really good. I want you to take a moment, hold both of your hands out in front of you. Allow his hands to lay upon yours. Just exchange gratitude for this moment that you have had together. I want you to notate what he's wearing. I want you to notate the colors that you see around him. I want you to note how he made you feel. I want you to note his facial expressions. And I want you to take a breath into this space. A breath into the space between. And this is an odd place to breathe. It kind of feels like everything's starting to go hazy. Everything's starting to fall apart. All the images in your mind, that's okay. And now I want you to breathe back into your room, back into the space of wherever you are, back into this limited dimension, back into the physical plane. And open your eyes whenever you're ready. You did great.